All right, we're on Chetwood, and on the bottom right-hand side, we happen to have Flame of the West playing as Isengard. On the upper left-hand side, we have Valaraukar playing as Gondor. Let's see how this goes. I think this is a pretty good game. I mean, Valaraukar is a very good 1v1 guy. I like him a lot, and Flame of the West, of course, is a tester alongside me for the mod. So I'm going to enjoy this one. I believe there are probably going to be some pretty cool interactions here on the late game side. Now, Isengard and Gondor is a difficult matchup for Gondor specifically because of the wildman speed and the recruitment time being 1 to 2 seconds faster than Gondor's fiefdom troop. So I want to see how Valaraukar plays this one out because that is kind of what matters here a lot is Gondor's build order. Okay, Flame going for the clan steading. He's got the 4th furnace dropping over here, I would say. Okay, so he's going for the archery range. That's a good decision because it's actually going to help Gondor defend their farms a little bit better. And, in 8.2, the Wildman reward had changed so that you can't just be all... You can't just, throw your Wildman at the opponent and they get nothing. Now they actually get experience. They get, PowerPoint gain. It's a lot better than before where Isengard used to be in that lead. Oh, he's going double clan setting against a Gondor doing the archer range for an opener. Ooh, that's tough. I feel like Flame's going to have a very hard time harassing here since he did not go for a 1 clan setting and warg support even. And we see Valaraukar getting ready to creep on Chetwood. He's probably going to hit this and then... Maybe he's going to do a double creep real fast here. But anyways, the first Wildman unit has hit Valaraukar's base. So let's see how he kind of manages it. And what has Flame gone with for a tier 1? He's gone for the Krebine from Dunlin for the debuff element. And Valaraukar has gone for the repair as his first option. And he happens to actually use his repair already on this first farm. So Flame has lost the first Wildman battalion just about from a harass perspective. But he's got the next one lined up here. And the Blackroot Vale archers are going to end up protecting the farm quite well. Valaraukar had to send his pikes over here, though, to just delay the Wildman swords just slightly here. Now we take a look again down the center. Flame of the West trying to come back in again with 2 Wildman sword battalions. And now he's transitioning, getting the pikes in there, and Kiz Peneth Gallon coming for support from Valaraukar.
Spearmen of Lynn here, at your command.
Now we see actually Flame going for early lumber mills. Usually lumber mills show up a little bit later and not directly so soon in the match. But yeah, he's also got the Krebine from Dunlin just being fodder at the moment. But again, Valaraukar countering the Wildman plays very well here by Flame with the archer support on the Gondor front. Okay, Flame completely backing away. Now, if we take a look here, Flame actually didn't get a single farm out of the match in the initial stages here for Isengard. He did get Gondor to build their rebuild, to burn their rebuild, my bad. But yeah, the Wildmen here are just not cutting it for Isengard right now.
Clansmen of Lamadon, ready for orders.
Gondor taking its time, expanding, moving forward.
We come from Lamadon.
Let's see if he's switching for warg support at all. Let's take a look down here. No, but he does have the additional lumber mill for the economy.
We bring spears from
Now again, if you just look at how Valaraukar is placing his structures extremely well. He's got the archery range well protected. He's got that first farm protected. He's got this first farm protected. The Wildmen are trying to push on this farm, but again, the Black Root Vale archers, I think it's 2 battalions inside of here. Just one actually, yeah. They push back the Wildmen again, and he pushed back the Wildmen again here. So Flame's harass attempts have failed, I would say, about 3 to 4 times now in the early game here against Gondor.
Also more than that ready.
Okay, so what's Isengard's plan here? Their early game harass has failed. Gondor is getting a pretty decent front line rolling here, almost capped at 500 CP for sure right now. And then Isengard's slowly catching up. So we have to kind of pan out how this works. Okay, Flame trying to take out the farm right over here. But Valaraukar moving in on Isengard's base as well. But he's taking the time to creep. He's dropping Krebine right over here. Let's see what's happening. And yeah, he's also creeping in this Wargler. Horn of the Captain's gone off for Gondor. Captain's Horn, my bad. Wrong name. But now we see the Wargs coming to production here for Isengard for sure. And we're probably going to see Sharku shortly on that note. Okay, Valaraukar approaching Flame's northern furnaces that he's expanded with.
Baragon, at your
And okay, yeah, so this is a pretty good pick for Gondor in the matchup. Baragon is very good to counter the Wargs. He can just end up feeding himself off the Wargs, and from there, later in the match, he's just going to be buffing Faramir with the Fierce Loyalty buff at level 7. Which is a 33% damage and armor bonus for Boromir and Faramir and Pippin. But yeah, he's also got this Warg here, a rebuild popped here by Valaraukar. Valaraukar is everywhere in this match.
Also more than that ready.
Alright, are we going to see Sharku coming out shortly though? That's the question. 6 points in the bank here for Gondor, and Flame is behind by 4. Mostly right now because the Wildmen are feeding because the Black Root Vale archers are being extremely optimal. Yeah.
Also more than that ready.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's get out the gate. But yeah, Baragon over here now. This farm goes down.
We bring spears from Lynn here.
Ooh, okay. So he switches Baragon to melee. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure why he switched him to melee. Maybe it was a misclick. But he could have ended up keeping him at range to snipe down the rest of the Wargs right there. Now the Wargs coming into the mix have really thrown off, I would say, Valaraukar. Because now he's got tramples happening everywhere on his archers and Clansmen of Lamedon. Anyways, we see Wolfgar on the field here too for Isengard with Sharku. So it looks like we're going to maybe see a Dunlending Longhouse, maybe not. It is very costly for the units in that structure.
We come from Lamedon.
Yeah, Flame's going to get this farm. So keep in mind, Valaraukar has all tier 1s of Gondor. Pretty standard for a Gondor player to go for all the tier 1s. We're going to see with this. Baragon is level 4. He's got Wargs around to level off of, so he's probably going to end up reaching higher level. Again, more harass here by Valaraukar. Very well done. $11 points in the bank here for Gondor, 575 CP. And 600 CP, but 10 points in the bank. And Flame's gone for Devastation. So on Chetwood, that's an excellent pick because there's just so many trees naturally. And Isengard's already got lumber mills and possible Field of Fire's value. if they go that way on this map in particular. But now what we see here is Valaraukar looking to mix in stables to keep up. And as we can see, actually, Flames built again. Once again, a player always builds on the pockets here of Chetwood, and people never end up looking just in time. So a player on average, I feel like, gets away with a lot of stuff like that on Chetwood. Very nice Sharku and the boys. Trample on the Blackroot Vale Archers. Wolfgar, level 3. Baragon, level 5. He's about to be level 6 off of these wargs. 15 points here for Isengard, but we see Garden of Ithilien picked up here for Gondor as well. He's got a level 4 Blackroot Vale Archer Battalion trying to protect the Linhir Pikes, but we see Garden of Ithilien drop down here in Gondor's base just to kind of push back on the harass and maybe chase a retreating hero at this point. But Wolfgar's birds are also on the field here for Isengard to push back on some of the heroes. Baragon is level 7. He sniped down Wolfgar. Devastating loss there for Flame of the West. And we happen to see he did not get to take out this Furnace. It's almost level 2.
At your command.
But he is losing a level 5 Blackroot Vale Archer Battalion. And now Valaraukar pulls out Forlong, so he's going to have Losenark Axeman in the mix. And Wolfgar's birds are getting shot down by the Gondor Fortress. Okay, we got 2 battalions of Warg Riders here with Sharku. He could give Armored Wolves, we'll see.
We come from Lamadon.
Now 625 CP for Gondor going off against 775 Flame. And you see Flame of the West on this map specifically has gone for Fuel the Fires. Lots of trees and lots of lumber mill value to be had. But he's also just picked up a War Chant as an opportunity. So he's diverted from the route of tier 4. I think that's going to be perfectly fine because Valaraukar hasn't even gone for a singular spellbook path here. But if we take a look over here as well, the Wildmen are coming into the mix. With the Krebine debuff supporting them against the Fiefdom Brawl. And Baragon trying to run over towards the Wargs and address the harass and level just a bit better off of them. Again, Valaraukar though hitting on the pocket side of Chetwood.
We bring spears from Linhir.
Sworn Allegiance has gone off of Valaraukar though, so we're going to see a lot more fiefdom production in the mix here, giving them armaments of the White City, hopefully. We'll see if he optimizes this, though, because it may not end up being the best optimization, which we see from time to time with those kinds of abilities. Okay, no pikes here. Flame's going to get a very clean trample. Okay, Valaraukar may error. Now Flame of the West, though, popping Devastation again for the economy side of it. Let's check the monies. 1,000 in the bank, almost 925 CP, but it looks like Sharku is getting caught up on the pikes. Ooh, he gets out just barely, though. Okay.
We are the fighting.
And we see the Uruk Pit. I think the second Uruk Pit from Flame. Yeah, and this one's level 2 coming in with the Uruk-hai Berserker play. Now, Forlong, Baragon, no Faramir, no Boromir just yet. So we're going to see how it kind of continues to pan out here. But Valaraukar coming hot and heavy at Flame of the West economy. And he needs to apply that pressure because Field of Fires is just going to expedite Isengard's position here. Oh, we see Forlong with Vitality trying to break down the back row of Uruk scouts here. Okay. Ooh, very nice. We got the Wargrad tramples coming in. No pikes, no pikes. Very clean, very clean. Okay, as the leader of the hunt from Lurtz. Lurtz is on the field now, providing the Uruk-hai leadership, and then the eventual cripple. Ooh, is he gonna get Baragon here too? No, 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 no. Okay, he's gonna get lucky, I think. He's gonna save Baragon. Yeah. He pops a heal, Baragon saved, and the Isengard front line pulls back. But what we do see is Faramir here going against a Berserker on the front row. Yeah, so the Berserker is now inside the back end of Gondor's army, but he's actually, no. Okay, he didn't get any value out of that Berserker, so never mind. Ooh, he's gonna, yeah, Valaraukar tried to expand down here, as you can see, and he left the builder because it didn't get the build. Yikes. Okay, ooh, more clean tramples. Okay.
We will fight for Sauron.
So Faramir again being supported by Baragon by the level 7 Fierce Loyalty buff with damage and armor. The Defender of the White City and autocast. Faramir already level 3. He's got the Athelian leadership. Now, I would like to know if we see Athelians or if we're going to see Archers of Minas Tirith here. I think we may end up seeing Athelians in this specific match. Unrelenting Sun, though, coming in now for a Gondor. Gondor has a lot of power points here because Flame is definitely stuck with the Wildman for far too long here. But what we do see in addition is Sharku getting pushed back. And I think the Uruk scouts here are also going to end up getting punished quite hard. Hey B, how you doing? We see a farm getting taken out here by Flame of the West on the sideline. Valaraukar has a proxy barracks as well over here. That's going to end up giving Flame plenty of money from the pillage ability of the Wildman because he's just able to feed it. Okay, so what is Isengard going to do? I think we just heard True Heart, True Friend from Forlong applied to a hero. Yeah, that's what we just heard. True Heart, True Friend. And he has it on Faramir. Okay, so if Faramir were to use any ability before the application of True Heart, True Friend, then that ability is having a 75% faster recharge time. If I'm not mistaken, it's 75% on the ability specifically. But yeah, now we're seeing Flame pull back out of here on the Wildman side of it all. And Flame going for the third Uruk pit here. I think he's really just trying to dump the Wildman very quick. Sharku and the boys trying to get out of their position here. We see the Linhir Pikes and Losanark Axemen though cleaning up. Again, Valaraukar coming down the center with Harass and over here on the sidelines. And we see Flame not doing anything, but we do see the forward tower dropped here by Flame. So again, forward tower meta has been big in this patch of 8.2 for Age of the Ring. We're seeing a lot in the higher stakes games, and Flame has alerts on the field. Again, he may have just died and he revived him. But yeah, we're seeing multiple Uruk pits in production just to keep up with Gondor here. 13 points in the bank, 775 CP, going against a 1000 CP of Isengard. Now, Isengard not having industry here in particular, I think is kind of hurting them, but I can't tell. It could just be that I'm not having build me an army and Gondor's heroes being leveled. Now, Freezing Rain is going to be such a headache for Gondor because they did not have Western Winds, or no, they do have Western Winds, but I think Flame actually canceled out Western Winds with Freezing Rain. Ooh, wait a second though. We hear Faramir again sniped down by the Uruk scouts, and Valaraukar pops a heal. Very good. And Forlong over here in danger from the Wildman and Uruk scout gameplay. Ooh, Sharku, is he gonna eat him? No, Sharku backs away. Okay. Ugluk now on the field though for Isengard, giving him a lot of utility if he gets leveled. Faramir, actually not Baragon, but Faramir now level 6. He's going to be able to comfortably counter heroes with Wounding Arrow. So this is going to be quite massive, we'll see. Especially because Baragon is supporting with the 30% damage bump. So we're going to see how that kind of pans out for Isengard realistically. Ooh, Thalian Rangers are here. Keep in mind, the Bodkin's arrow debuff, lethal. Farmer's Volley hits the back end of the squad of Uruks over here. Ooh, Defender of the White Sea though with that splash. Again, we see Flame trying to push hard here on Gondor. We're gonna see how it kind of pans out. Ooh. Okay, Gondor again. Some clean sweeps here. Forlong is going to go down though for sure. No way he mixed out of that, but the Athelians are trying to push back the Urukai with Ugluk. Now, had Valaraukar maybe tried to micro and target Ugluk with the Athelian Rangers there, I don't think Flame would be able to kind of stay around as much as he did here. We see a second battalion of Athelians right over here. Now, I would like to see, again, Isengard use their elite cavalry, but I'm not so sure it's going to happen here with how long he's been sticking with the War Riders for. Defender of the White City didn't really get much value there on Sharku, but what we do see is Sworn Allegiance popped off yet again, so let's see if he gets the value that we may think he is going to get. That'll maybe turn the tide here, but Flame with the double forward siege work. Let's take a look. Valaraukar very close to a tier 4 here. He's probably going to go Elisar, Eagles. I think he might do Eagles first, seeing the structures up front here. And no, ooh, Faramir neutered Sharku with the wounding arrow. I don't know how much health Sharku had, but I feel like he was not that close to dying, just because he was a little bit reserved and pulled back at points. Anyways, we got Garden of Athelion, Horn, Rebuild, Heal, everything on the table for Gondor. We're seeing Faramir's Ranger Summon coming into the mix as well. And Isengard chilling at 16 power points right now. Okay, so what are we going to see? This looks like a moment where tier 4 could be dropped. Oh, okay, Valaraukar has gone for Elisar, Return of the King. Okay. So, this is a very tight clump. Are we going to see... Oh, we're seeing the Army of the Dead drop here. Ophelia Oath from Elisar. Yikes. But didn't kill all of them, I think. I think they survived, kind of. I'm not entirely sure, but Lartz's leadership may have covered that. I don't think I saw too many Uruks die right there, all things considered. And now the Wargs are coming into the back row here, trying to dump the Athelian Rangers. Let's take a look at Elisar. He is trying to really clean house here, and his bodyguards seem to really be pushing down the siege works. But we see Valaraukar canceling out Freezing Rain with Western Winds on Flame of the West right there. Again, 18 points here for Isengard going against the everlasting PowerPoint pool here of Gondor with all the favorable trades they've been getting.
Lossarnoch will enter Gondor's call.
We will protect Gondor's frontier.
Okay, I think Gondor is going to be pushing Isengard really hard here. They have every opportunity to really push. The one thing I'm going to say is that Valaraukar not going for Marketplace yet this far in the game might be a critical error on his part. We're going to have to see how it kind of plays out, but usually the Gondor player needs Marketplace to effectively have a good, I would say, late game that involves Gandalf. But where is Elisar? He's definitely still on the field. Faramir's here. He's level 8. Okay. And we see Ugluk. Ugluk is level 4. So yeah, where is Elisar? Faramir. Elisar is here. He's chilling in the back. No, it's Baragon. Hold up. There's no way Elisar died. Yep, he's here. Okay. Okay, we're good. I was like, what? Okay, Valaraukar trying to really carefully approach Isengard right now. But what we see here is the upgraded Uruk warriors here with forged blades. 18 points in the bank though for Gondor and 20 for Isengard. So let's see what Isengard does, because depending how they use their tier 4 could be everything. And maybe he's trying to farm for those points real fast just to maybe get there. But we have Garden of Athelion able to be dropped here. Now we see no cavalry again. Not really a heavy cavalry presence by Isengard, just because the wargs are not going to, you know, cut it here. But we do see... You know, it's interesting that Boromir is now on the field. That's very interesting to me. We have Elisar here. Hands of the King. He's got Anduril. And it looks like, yeah, Isengard's comfortably feeding off of the Athelian Ranger back row here. And if we can take a look here, they're definitely going to get the tier 4 access. As long as Isengard plays this correctly, they're going to get the tier 4. Ooh. Yeah, Elisar over here. Now he's got Anduril active. He's got the massive radius and the damage bump. Yep. Now I see more war. Ooh, wait a second though. Wrath of Kahadras has just been picked up by Flame of the West. So I wonder if we're going to see him drop it here on Elisar at a convenient moment. If Valaraukar pulls back at all, if he keeps pushing. I can see if he pulls back, he'll drop it, but I don't think he's going to do it if he pushes, because then that's way too risky to drop on his own troops. The devastation kicks in here for Isengard, getting the economy. Ooh. Alright, what's Isengard going to do? Flame is really boxed in. Oh, he drops in the back. Oh no. Oh, well, actually no, that works out. He kills Baragon level 10, but he doesn't get the kill on Faramir. Okay, I thought he was gonna save that for Elisar, realistically speaking. Ooh, no, we see the full fulfill your oaths, and now we do have. Ooh, we got cripple on Elisar. Okay, so Isengard's gonna get the kill here on Elisar. Very nice. So yeah, okay. Elisar goes down. Gondor is running for the hills. Let's see what Gondor's at for their power points. They're at 29 in the bank. Wow. So we might be seeing eagles here as well. Yeah, Flame really trying to push in here with the siege capabilities. Oh no. Messengers of Manwë has just been picked up. This could be annoying for Flame, because now he's like he's at the point where he could push. Get a lot of value in here.
Lossenok will enter Gondor's call.
Keep the forests of Gondor safe.
Now we got this Athelian Ranger drop here by Faramir. Now, since he's high leveled, it's full-size battalion. And Sworn Allegiance again from Valaraukar for the fiefdom. But again, I don't think I think he knows that it's just fiefdom troops. But at this point in the game, he wouldn't need fiefdoms. But he's got to move these wargs elsewhere. The MT pikes are definitely going to try and clean them up. Over here, additionally, we see more Uruks harassing. He's probably going to get that builder kill. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Faramir level 9. You don't see a level 9 Faramir too much. Ooh. Okay, he's using formation. Keep an eye on that. He's getting the additional armor boost from the Urk swords. Ooh, scum from Lugbirds, though, dropped in the back row to disrupt the archers. Very nice. Okay. And Forlong going to go down here by the Urk swords. Yeah, so Flame is definitely trying to close it. We're going to see how he kind of ends up doing, though, as whether or not it's successful. But he's trying to take out these level 3 farms with... Oh, no. Hold on. Where are they? Oh, man. Messengers of the Manwë pushing down here on Flame's attempt to take out the farms and just maybe close the match. Okay, Valaraukar really trying to stay in this. Flame of the West clearly pulling back, not trying to lose it all. Messengers of Manwë, though, used for the base defense.
Lossenok
18 points in the bank, 800 CP for Gondor. We see 1,000 CP for Isengard and 8 in the bank. Yeah, Ugluk chilling here. Let's see if Isengard has the opportunity to kind of close the match. I mean, the Messengers of Andway is half, the duration's half spent at this point. We have to see how Valaraukar uses the. Oh no, hold up. We have we have the wings like a hurricane hopping here, but then again we're seeing. Oh no, he's getting the knockback on his Rohirrim warriors. Very unlucky. Oh man, that's such a tough play right there. I don't know if that's intentional at all. That's a very tough position to be in. His Rohirrim warriors unfortunately did not get that great value because they were knocked back on the immediate trample. But Ugluk now with the hunt for the ring, and he's got the active buff. What's that called? He's got a headhunter for the damage of 100%, and Ugluk regains health per attack for 25 seconds. Now again, Messengers of Manwë has just expired, so I think this is going to be Flame in the West window to go in for the kill. Gondor has definitely burned all their spellbook opportunities. Well, actually I lied. They have a few things lined up still, and that's surprising to me. So we're going to see how Flame handles the last bits here. Yeah, the Rohirrim warrior summon was just countered very well. Faramir's volley though, trying to get the kills. Take a look. Formation for the armor bump. Very nice by Flame of the West. Look at that. Trying to defend from the volley value. Gardens of Ithilien though, giving the Rangers the additional 50% damage or even more. 875 CP against 1,000. Still, there have been a lot of brawls here. Dead center of the field for Chetwood. Ooh. Oh, okay. Lurtz ends up crippling Faramir over here as well. So Faramir I can see going down at this point for Gondor. It's not looking good for them. Valaraukar is definitely, I think, taking an L here. And Flame of the West fights bravely with the formation pushes on the Uruk-hai swords for the additional armor and all the spellbook tactics. Holy crap, that wounding arrow kill on Lurtz there. I feel like Lurtz wasn't even near death. That had to have been a one-shot. Is Baragon still alive? No. Oh, no. Wait a second, though. He switched Faramir to melee. That's a big accident. I don't know if this was intentional, but now Faramir is going to end up in a position where, yeah, he gets Faramir killed because he put him in melee, and that must have been an accident. Let's see if Flame of the West can close the match now, though. Hey, he's got 4 battering rams lined up here. 5, 6. More, yeah, so he's just trying to get the Uruks to protect the battering rams at this point. Oh, look at this. That forward well, the last bastion of hope for Gondor. 20 points, though, in the bank. And Isengard chilling with 6. Now, they obviously did not have enough for another tier 4. They maybe could have, yes, Tainted Land dropped here just to secure their position as well with the damage bonus. But again, Flame just needs to yeet these battering. Oh no, he's got Dol Amroth Citadel now? Oh my goodness. Valaraukar really trying to stay in this match entirely. But let's see if these battering rams happen to get the job done or if Gondor is able to push them back very quickly. Flame just for precautions, and Valaraukar building the marketplace extremely late, I would say, at this point of the match. But he's just trying to take out these level 3 farms and secure the kill here for the match. Yep. Okay. Tainted Land dropped here in front of the fortress is a big old W for Flame. And he's trying to push down this barracks as well right now just to do so. Ooh. Valaraukar fighting bravely to keep himself in the game, but Flame of the West trying to make sure that the battering rams are not taken out. Do we see? We don't see a melee Ithilien Ranger. They're strong against siege and melee. That's also something to know. But yeah, Valaraukar is going down. Very well played to both parties here. An excellent game. Lots of back and forth. A great time. Battering rams coming in for the killing blows. This one having to back out for some reason. But yeah, he doesn't have rebuild. Keep in mind, so Valaraukar cannot save himself. Flame of the West takes the win. Okay, yeah, the fortress is down. Again, very well played. The both players have a very high stakes game here. Excellent stuff that we saw. Lots of good value and things we don't normally see, but very nicely done.